normally I'm extremely happy all the time.
Mhm.
And I love it. And life is great. I really couldn't, from the bottom of my heart, ask for anything more. So I'm always on this high. And then there's always something that just
Yeah.
And it could be something that I didn't even really care about. Like, for say, a relationship.
Yeah.
Okay? I was dating someone, but not really. It came to a point where I wasn't that interested in the end.
Yeah.
And we weren't established
As a couple,
at all. Yeah, literally just friends. And I got dumped. So then I was like, I think I got friend dumped. So either or, I was like, I shouldn't care and I should still be happy because I didn't really want it.
We're so glad you asked this.
Yeah.
So, whole nother topic we're going to. This is beautiful. So the reason, and we're going to answer things 2 levels. So the reason that you have a general foundation of happiness, which is our nature, by the way. Think of a baby. Think of an infant. Unless a need is not being met in them, or they're in pain, they're happy. Nothing will wake Maureen up better than baby giggles. She has a selection of YouTube videos that she will play for herself. There's one guy, he's just tearing paper, and his little baby just cracks up at the sound of tearing paper, and just giggles and giggles and giggles. That aspect that babies have typically when you play peekaboo, and they're just so delighted when they see you and they burst out giggling. It is our human nature. This is who we really are, is happy and joyful. Now, and then when a baby, is hungry, where's the joy? They're screaming, their face is all scrunched up, and they're going to just be not okay until they get what they need, and that's okay. So you have that foundation of your general nature of happiness is clear, and you have been colored or influenced by our society. We all have. So one of the things that happens is we are taught in many, many different ways that to look to others to feel good about ourselves, to look to others for validation, for approval, for love, to feel loved. And so when we look to others, and it starts off really easily by our parents, is, we are blissful and happy, and when our parents, shower us with their love, and it doesn't have to be words or anything else, we as infants feel this love. So when we're receiving this wonderful love from our parents, it just keeps, it sort of, builds that feeling inside of us, because it activates that in us. So we want to say that carefully. So when we receive or experience being showered with love by our parents, it activates that feeling of love in us. And so the feeling of love is always within. It's not really coming from our parents to us, but experiencing that activates what's already there inside. So this is different than what our society says. So then our parents, who are feeling very responsible for our well-being, start to withhold some love if we're not behaving in a way that they think we need to. And again, they mean well, but it's whether it's a frown, whether it's a short word or whatever, but some kind of disapproval. And we start to learn that if we get disapproval from external sources, that activation within us of feeling loved is gone. So we start from infancy, really, it really shows up there, being conditioned to look for feeling magnificently blissful about ourselves and about our life by how other people respond to us. And so we can look for approval. So those of us who are driven, high performers and overachiever types, not that there's any of those people in this room, but if you have that sense in yourself of being like kind of the sense of driven, you have to be, really, really good, not just okay, but really, really good. That is because you got this external message that, you're wonderful when you're really successful, when you're really productive, when you're really whatever it is you're trying to reach for. And so it starts to create that conditioning and programming within us that, oh, for me to be okay is I need to have this external things going on. So that's all that happened with you, Jessica, darling, was that old conditioning that if someone dumps me, it brought you down because you were used to having that feeling great about yourself reinforced by experiences and from other people. And what is true are the people that are really at peace, the people who really are happy in their core, don't give a hoot what anyone else thinks.